the teams from Korea and the Philippines. Your referee for this match is Mr. Paul Mackay from Singapore.
The Asian 7 Series. It's delightful to be here this morning at 9:04 for the kickoff of the Cup quarter-final between the Philippines and South Korea. Philippines kicking off in the blue, Korea in the white. Nice start, some beautiful passing quality there from the Koreans. First up, this is Jung, big strong ball runner. Good quick hands from Oh Yun Hyung. And out wide now to Kim Jong-min. Here's Han Kyu, who's well over 100 kilograms, but can run pretty speedily, as we can see as well here. He's at the 22. Pause just to find his support. He's got loads of it on his left. Hands it out, and try time for Korea. That was Kim Nam-wook who scored the try. We didn't see much of Nam-wook on day one, so obviously just being rested for the knockout stage. Excuse me, a little bit of early morning phlegm, you'll have to forgive me.
Conversion attempt from Yang. Young-oh, Chris 5, Korea 5, Philippines yet to score.
So conversion unsuccessful, but a good start, a bright start from the Koreans, who really have as we see him spread it to Oh. Looks Kim Jong-un with some great acceleration. I wish I had a cough button. Japan PRC next. Don't forget, you can Twitter us if you'd like to. Use the hashtag A7S. We'd love to hear your opinions on our YouTube stream, and also who you think will win later today at 5:30 p.m.
Successful conversion, Korea 12, Philippines yet to score.
Coming up next, we've got Japan, China. China had their moments yesterday too. That could be a good clash. Japan with quite an inexperienced squad. Here's Boheni, who gets smashed by Han Kyu. He loves the physical stuff. Relished smashing him there. Pats his hands off with glee. That's such an aggressive forward. And Boheni gets up. He's a strong lad. Rubs himself off as well and gets on with the game. It's good to see the physical side also in sevens now. Singapore. support coming back. Oh Yun Hyun pivots. In fact, that's Young Yun Hyun. Sorry. The veteran scrum half, 34, 35 years old now. Young, but certainly looking in good shape. Used to watching him play swathed in knee bandages and the like, but looking pretty clean now. Again, some infringements on the ground. A lot of comments yesterday about the Philippines' work at the breakdown, especially against their game Hong Kong. But referee Hollywood Mackay was onto it. Really one of our most celebrated referees, Paul Mackay. Just watches running lines and his signals. It's all perfect. Certainly a good figurehead to follow, that's for sure. If you're wanting to take up refereeing in the future, all very clearly communicated, with a slight Hollywood spin sometimes. Defensive scrum for the Philippines. They're camped on their 22. They're 12-0 down, 5 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Holgate. Not sure about the rumour that he was offered a contract by a large toothpaste manufacturer to change his family name to start with a C. Gareth Holgate. That is the rumour in Manila at the moment. And I must offer profuse apologies to Andrew Wolf, who I called Kenny Stern yesterday. Here he is now. Little numbering issue on the team sheets. Commentator's curse. Sorry, Andrew, and all Wolfies fans back in the Philippines. Certainly we called his name a lot yesterday. He was featured well in play. And being the ultimate sportsman that he is, wasn't involved in the little dust-up against Kazakhstan. Philippines losing Ned Stevenson, one of their players, for a few games after his red card. Jake Letts putting some pressure on Young Hyun out to Kim Nam-wook, who throws a nice ball, but it's well read by the Philippines defence. No way through for Jang Seung-min. But here's Han Kuk-kyu, who's quite a scary sight, bullocking his way towards you on a Sunday morning, I'm sure. Young assesses his options. There is a gap on the left, and he probes it too, although running slightly sideways, letting Kim Nam-wook come in. Oh Yun Hyun out to Kim Jong-min, who drops the ball. In fact, that's Kim Kyun-hyun. Many thanks to Dino Herawini, who was meant to be here at 8 o'clock this morning to do the early shift. Sadly, early mornings in Dino only come around once a week by the looks of it. That was Saturday. Here's Kim Jong-min, who gets it out to Jang. Again, we haven't seen Jeong Yong-sik for the last couple of games. Their flyer, who impressed so much in the first game, although must have been a tackle. Surely Gareth Holgate can't believe his luck. So it's an intercept try. Well, that is controversial, to say the least. The Koreans with their hands on their hips, and rightfully so. Surely there was some sort of breakdown there. Tackle only. So that's a weird one, isn't it? So Holgate puts on his famous Holgate smile and scores the intercept try. The Welshman. Oh, I'd love a coffee. Is it mine? Anyone else's? Oh, thank you. It's very kind. Thanks again. Appreciate it. No milk for me. Are you a milk guy? You're a milk guy, aren't you? Too late for milk? All right. Thank you. So half time makes it 12-7. Philippines a little fortunate there to close the gap, but well, if you're a studier of the law book and there was no ruck formed, then Holgate was fully within his rights. I think they might have come and gone. I'm fine, thank you very much. What's your name, mate? Mike. Yes, good to meet you too. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I was down at Wan Chai. Did you see him at Wan Chai? So second half begins, and Philippines are only 5 points behind, courtesy of a try just before half time. Young throws the ball into the line out. It's captured by Jeong Ming. Here's Kim Nam Wook, lovely straight runner. Jung cuts inside. Jason Lynch getting a bit of help from Holgate, but both of them can't hold him down. Young with players on the outside. Oh Yun Hyung. Down he goes, 10 metres out. Penalty, Korea not releasing the ball carrier. Here's a Young Yun Hoon who gets it out to Jung. He's been a tough prospect to tackle, but they managed to drag him down. But here's Kim Jong Min, who prospers with his second try. Good pressure from Korea. They were relentless on attack, moving the ball both sides of the field, really stretching the Philippines' defence. And with the strong ball carriers attracting more than one defender, there were bound to be gaps after 3 or 4 phases, and so it proved. Sunday morning here in Hong Kong. I tell you what, it's going to be a lovely day later on as we get a bit of a breeze to accompany the sun, and perfect weather for watching Sevens rugby, so come on down if you're in the Hong Kong region. Free entry, all the drinks and refreshments and food that you want, as we see a replay of the try. Jung from 3 is little knock on there. So Philippines still within touching distance. They've got 4 minutes left. 10 points down. Need to score twice. The Koreans looking very impressive. Philippines being coached by Jeff Alley. Quite a personality in the New Zealand rugby scene, from North Harbour and the Waikato. He's added a new dimension. Young snipes off the scrum. Oh Yun Hyung backs himself, but well tied up from the Philippines defence. And another knock on. You'd imagine that it's quite warm out there, probably a bit of sweat now coming off the players, and all becoming a little bit more slippery. Holgate gets it to Jason Lynch. We haven't seen his brother Sean on this game. Oh, little intercept, so Korea get one back. Yoon Tae-il decides he'll just trail the ball carrier and nicks it just like that. Where's Young-sik? He's not even stripped up. He's water boy.
Grade 22, 7.
That should be the game for Korea. 22-7 out. 2 minutes left. And really just taking their time, strolling back to halfway to restart. No hurry. Oh Yun Hyun. Another high ball for Boheni. Again, the attentions of not Han this time. It's Yoon Tae-il, the try scorer. Kim Won-young gets it wide. Nice draw there from Kim Hyun-soo. Really stretching him down the right-hand side of the field. Seems like the good attacking option for Korea. Here's Kim Hyun-soo. Wow, lovely step and change of direction. He's packed some size on Kim Hyun-soo. We first saw him as an 18-year-old about 4 or 5 years ago make the national squad, where he was a lightweight, speedy flanker full of courage, but now he's really developed and is a big, strong man that still hasn't lost any of his speed, that's for sure, Kim Hyun-soo. But a lot of problems with his feet. These are tarsal injuries and what the like, but nothing wrong with his feet here. Watch the change of direction coming up, and nice work from Kim Hyun-soo. Well, Korea really announcing themselves as one of the favourites for this tournament, I think, with this performance. If we hark back to the game against Hong Kong for Philippines, Hong Kong beating Philippines 24-0. And about the same sort of spread at the moment for Korea. So if we use that as an indication, we know things are going to be pretty tight between Korea, Japan, Hong Kong. Holgate takes it quickly. Jones tries to find the outside break, but to Everingham there at the base of the ruck. Zapier, he's a big, strong ball carrier. Interesting they didn't use him earlier in the game to combat some of the physicality that Korea brought. Holgate snaps the ball out to Sean Lynch. And oh, he's got a bit of speed, Sean Lynch, for a big man. Korea just happy to guide him into the corner flag there, knowing the game is safe. It's a good run from Sean Lynch. So obviously some fresh legs showing what they've got from the Philippines. Good stuff from Stern, Zapier, and Sean Lynch there. Not forgetting Robert Jones as well. One man we haven't seen is the young Vincent Young, sorry, from England, who's just joined the Philippine squad. There's the hooter blows for full time. Holgate tries to get this conversion over, but is unsuccessful. So that's the first Cup quarter-final over for the morning, and Korea underlining their claims for the tournament with a 29-12 victory over the Philippines.